At TuniCast Animation. The Danger of Chasing Comfort at All Costs, Part 3. A comfortable life is good, but pursuing it desperately at all costs gives the enemy the opportunity to lead you to sin against God and humanity. Watch until the end to discover that sometimes the very inconveniences and discomforts we try to avoid are the true currency needed to achieve our goals. In life, we all consciously sacrifice something valuable for something else. We can't always have it all our way, and it's a mistake to assume others do. Thank you for watching and supporting at TuniCast. Whether it's your first time or you're a returning viewer, we appreciate your time. We hope this spiritually enriched content brings you divine guidance. Please consider subscribing, commenting, sharing, and liking. You mean he is doing all that for Jessica? Then there's more to this than just the threat from the organization.
They've been too close lately because he's on a work shift and sometimes works remotely.
Please, you have to send her out of your house immediately. That Jessica girl is so beautiful and could seduce your husband. I think her time is up in your house before history repeats itself.
What history are you talking about?
Here and now is not the right place or time, but for the unity and safety of your marriage, you need to ensure she's out of your house.
She's a wolf in sheep's clothing, but she can't come and scatter my home. I will show her the other side of me. But there is a problem. There is a clause in the agreement stating the consequences of a breach, and sincerely, my family would go bankrupt.
I can't sit back and watch my brother make such a terrible mistake that would destroy his family and bring shame to our family name.
Please save my family.
Give me a minute. I want to let you know that we sincerely appreciate you being a member of our family, as well as your efforts in ensuring that food is prepared on time, and the kitchen, house, and even the laundry are kept neat at all times. By the grace of God, as a Christian family, we have not treated you differently, nor have we in any way made you feel unloved as a member of this family, have we?
Of course not, sir.
However, regarding your secondary education, I apologize for the delay in your enrollment as stated in the agreement. Although I was at work when my wife completed the process before my return, nonetheless, I want you to prepare for tomorrow as we will be visiting Blossom School for your enrollment. I hope that's what you want?
Yes. Thank you, sir. But there is something I need to say.
Feel free to say it. I'm listening.
I was in my final year, preparing for my exams, when I lost my parents in a car accident.
My goodness.
So, I was unable to pay my fees to take my exams. I would appreciate it if I could be enrolled as a final year student and with special classes to catch up.
That's all right. Welcome to my chambers, both of you. How are you? I'm doing just fine, thank you. Please, what can we offer you?
I am fine, thanks, sir.
You are both welcome once again. You sounded troubled on the phone. What seems to be the problem? She's the wife of my younger brother, as I mentioned on the phone, and it's about the agreement she signed. Please, we need the nanny out of their family and the agreement rendered null and void. Help us with a legal way to achieve this. I have handled several cases of this nature against this organization, and after reviewing your agreement, I advise you, as a son, not to pursue any legal case against the firm, as you do not have any justification or proof of having an affair with your husband or any violation by the girl in question. Besides, you are already in breach of the agreement you willingly consented to after 4 months of her services to you. At this point, testing the law on this matter will cost you a great deal, and based on my years of experience as a senior advocate, you don't have a strong case or chance here. Therefore, I advise your family to enroll her in school while you carefully observe to gather evidence for your suspicions to establish a legal ground. He is absolutely right. Just go and gather evidence for your suspicions. The truth is, I was apprehensive based on what happened years ago involving your husband and the nanny who almost destroyed our family.
Why am I just now hearing about such an incident?
Though he claimed it was a conspiracy against him, and since there was no evidence showing he committed the rape, he could not be jailed by the judge, even with the influence of the organization involved. Look at you. You're already wearing designer clothes.
Daddy, thank you so much for enrolling me in such an expensive and prestigious fashion design school. In fact, I made these clothes myself.
Really? I see you're already doing excellently. Ah, my love, welcome home.
Yes, honey. Thanks. I hope you had a good rest.
Of course, my love.
These clothes look good on you, Stella. Thank you, Mommy, for your motherly love and care. What's the problem? You do not look well at all.
Please, I need your assistance so I can take care of Jessica's school enrollment.
What assistance are you talking about?
Please, can you lend me $1,000? I will pay it back in 3 installments over the next 3 months.
Have you discussed it with your husband, as I advised?
He has refused to be reasonable about this matter, so I want to take care of it as I planned from the outset.
I see. Anyway, my husband and I had to pool all we had for an investment earlier this week, so I would not be able to lend you at this time. Have you asked your brother-in-law?
I can't ask him for money. My husband won't be pleased with it.
Mercy asked me to lend her some money, but I didn't give it to her because I knew this day would somehow come.
Really? Why didn't you give it to her? You know she would definitely pay you back as promised. I hope you're not trying to take advantage of her situation to pursue your evil advances, knowing she's married.
What's wrong with that?
And just so you know, I sincerely don't have to lend her anything because of my family business priorities from earlier this week.
My eyes are on you. You better be careful in this house. You may have had your way with my husband to the point that he enrolled you in the same school as my daughter. Were there no other schools? Why must it be the same school?
Please, Ma, I am sorry if I did anything wrong. I didn't do it intentionally. Please forgive me.
So you went on with your threat. And of all the schools, you chose our daughter's school for that low-life nanny?
What has come over you lately? This is a Christian family, for crying out loud, and I won't allow the devil into my home.
About the devil. I deeply regret ever bringing her into my home. She is the agent being used by the devil, and you have fallen for their antics of trying to destroy our home by being more concerned about her than your own daughter and even me, who brought her into our home.
How do you mean?
You took from our family savings just to enroll Jessica in school, and maybe there's something you haven't told me about your involvement with a nanny in the past?
I know where that's coming from. And just so you know, I was accused of raping our nanny years ago by my stepmom and stepsisters in order to kick me out of the house after my father and mother divorced. I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you. It reminds me a lot of the betrayal by Brother Sam. He didn't believe my truth and thought it was a conspiracy against me simply because I refused to join them in defrauding our dad for having an affair with another woman and mistreating our mom, which eventually led to their divorce. He used the money to start his boutique business after several months, which now has many branches, and lied to my dad about the source. It is the reason why I don't ask him for financial assistance, rather I lend from my colleagues at work and also forbid members of my family also.
Why would what he did in the past prevent you from asking for assistance from him when he asks you for help?
It's because our dad cursed all those he suspected of duping him, though he never knew Brother Sam was involved. Few months later.
I was the best in our school until you came out of nowhere to steal what I had been trying to achieve in my final examination. Please, you don't have to be angry about my scholarship. I expected you to be happy for me. It could have been anyone else. Besides, you still have 2 years ahead of you before sitting for your college final examination. You can surpass my academic performance when you take your exams and apply for the scholarship too.
I am so proud of you, and I want you to keep it up and refuse to be distracted because there's so much more than the scholarship awaiting you.
Thank you, Daddy, but I wonder why Blossom sees it differently and is angry with me, saying I stole what she has been working so hard toward.
Do not take her words too seriously. You know she's your younger sister and doesn't understand that she can win a scholarship too.
Do not worry about her scholarship. You will do better than her. You know you're the best. and your mommy will ensure that nobody takes what belongs to you. Where's she?
She's making dinner.
Very well, that's where she belongs. Your servant, okay?
Yes, Mommy.
I want you to know that as children of God, we are to love others as we love ourselves and be happy for others when they are happy. Yes, that's the truth, my daughter. I want you to know that everybody was created by God for a purpose and destiny. Nobody can change that. Jessica is a member of this family, courtesy of your mom, and she's been doing well. It would be nice for you to continue seeing her as your elder sister. Remember, as I always say, you can never know what tomorrow will bring for anyone. I will continue to provide what you need by His grace, and God will bless you and make you a blessing to this family and others, years later. To be continued in our next video, part 4. What you wish for in life may become the source of your bitterness, and change your disposition and character, as what is good for others may not be good for you. A comfortable life is good, but pursuing it desperately at all costs gives the enemy the opportunity to lead you to sin against God and humanity. Therefore, it's essential to study your unique situation to propose the right solutions. Watch part 4 to see the twists in life, and may God grant you the wisdom to understand your true needs. Thank you for your support. If you've been blessed by this, please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. Till we come your way again, God bless you.